It's 8:31 in the morning. I'm starting in the same place as I started yesterday, my hotel. And today, unlike yesterday, I will take advantage of the breakfast served, included in my hotel, for $13 a night. They serve a breakfast here. That's included. I didn't take it yesterday because I was going out, and they served breakfast from 7:30 to 9:30. And I went out yesterday at around 6:30, so I missed breakfast yesterday, but I will take it now. And it's my last day, my last morning in Tam Quoc, Ninh Binh, Vietnam. I'm taking the train back to Hanoi this afternoon. The timing was kind of strange. The one train, they had one at like 6 in the morning, another I think at 8:30, and then not another until I think it's close to 2 o'clock, the one that I took. 8:30 I thought was just a little bit too early, not in terms of sleeping or waking up, but I thought I don't want to feel rushed. You know, I would have to wake up at 6 a.m., and which I don't mind if I'm actually doing something, but just to get a train. And 2 o'clock is a little bit late. It's a 2.5 hour train ride, so it's a little bit late, but I wish there was something around 10:30 or something, because I got to check out of here at 11:30. So, and it appears that it rained overnight. The ground is a little bit wet. Yeah, I see some puddles up here. Haven't seen any rain. I didn't hear a thing last night. I don't know if it's because my room was quiet, or maybe it just didn't rain very hard, but I didn't hear anything last night. So, and it is the same as yesterday. Overcast as it was from the time I woke up yesterday until night, I guess, all day. Haven't seen one ray of sunshine in Tam Quoc, in Binh. Alright, so I will, and I think I'll go to that pagoda that I kind of tried to go to yesterday after I ate my breakfast. And look at this beautiful breakfast. Isn't that lovely? Nice presentation. This is a nice crispy pineapple pancake. Pineapple juice. I had to decide between banana pancake, which is like Jack Johnson, the Jack Johnson song. Banana pancake, pineapple. I chose pineapple, along with pineapple juice. Maybe a little bit too much pineapple, although you can never have too much pineapple. Some Vietnamese tea, and I guess that's syrup or some kind of honey or something sweet for the pancake or something. But very lovely presentation they've given. I'm now ready to try my lovely little breakfast here. First of all, I will take this. Let me try this. See if it's honey or syrup or what it is. I'm not sure what that is. It's good. Oh, thank you. A banana. My first banana in about 2 weeks. I'm very excited. He just brought me, of all the things that he could have brought me, a banana is the most impressive. Not sure what this liquid is, but it's sweet. Thusly, I will pour it on my pineapple pancake. Never had a pineapple pancake. I remember when I lived in Toronto, I had a friend who was Jamaican, and I stayed at his house sometimes, or once overnight. His mother made banana pancakes, and they were excellent. And let me try this. I'll try the pineapple juice. It's going to take all day to get it through all these twists and twirls of the straw. Of course it's good. It's pineapple juice. And let me try the tea. Just a minute. There we go. Oh, it's very hot. Very hot. I'll drink that at the end. Okay, and now the main attraction. Hard time here. It's falling apart a little bit. It's losing its structural integrity. I'd have to do a makeshift here. So there's I got a good chunk of pineapple there, and the crispy pancake. Let's see how this tastes. This pineapple pancake is bursting with country fresh flavor. I love that it's crispy. I'll try another. And the syrup, I'm not sure, it's not maple syrup, that's for sure. It's very runny. The consistency is quite thin. It might be pineapple too. Let's see. I think this is the first day I've started my day with breakfast, is it? No, in Laos, when I took that motorcycle trip, I also had a breakfast. Pretty much as soon as I left my hotel, I had it. All right, this is a success. I'm going to finish it. I learned a new word the other day, and you're about to learn a new word too, because I'm going to share it with you. That word is karst. K-A-R-S-T. That's what these mountains are. They're not mountains, they're not hills, they're not monoliths, they're called karsts. Interesting. Sounds German. But that's what they're karsts. So I'm walking here. Oh, look at this view, this massive rice. I guess it's a massive, I don't know, huge. Oh, I'm gonna have to stop and well, I am stopped. I'm gonna have to take a picture of that. That's beautiful, beautiful. This is all uncharted for me. The town was down here. I walked around here last night before it got too dark, and but I'm going to this pagoda up here. It should be probably about a 15 or 20 minute walk from where I am right now. That'll be my next and only stop. Then I gotta go back to the hotel. Strange check-in time of 11:30. Usually it would be like 11 o'clock or maybe 12 o'clock. But their check-in time is 11:30, so I gotta be back by then. About 2 hours from now. Look at all of those karsts. I've never seen so many karsts in my life. These karsts are beautiful. Karsts. I think I'll figure out, by my estimation, they grow the rice on this side of the road. And on this side of the road, they grow the noodles. Everywhere you look, you're surrounded by karsts. And some cars, but mostly karsts. What a nice walk this is. Look at this nice little section I've come upon in the village of Tamkok. Not as nice as karsts, but it's still pretty cool to see. I've reached my destination, and I'm glad I didn't come here last night because it's very cool looking. This is not it here. These are just some more karsts. The entrance is over here, and I apologize, but it is called the Bitch Dong Pagoda. And it looks very, very cool, very dramatic. Look at all, you know, nestled in amongst these karsts. A lot of people here. Very cool, dramatic grand entrance. I guess the pagoda is back there, surrounded by karsts. Oh, this is pretty cool.
Thank you.
Em ơi, chụp bánh hoa thì Bên kia madam.
One były po pół metra, no to wiesz, nie?
Beautiful building here with the even more beautiful karst directly behind it. A lot of people here. Horribly crowded. Big tour groups. I'll see if I can avoid that. This place is really cool, I gotta say. I thought it was just a pagoda. You go and you see, you know, the like this or something, and then you move on, but it seems that you can go up. I see people coming down from here, so you can go up into a karst, which I'm very excited about. And I'll go up now before this giant group goes up. Chu Trong Trong Pagoda. I thought it was called, well, on Google Maps it says Bitch Dong. Magnificent karst. This cool temple is built right into the karst, and has become part of the karst.
I saw you.
Oh, I see you again.
Yeah.
I'm running into. Man, I've seen a lot of people. I ran into somebody yesterday, and I ran into them 3 times yesterday walking
same
around.
with us. We ran into Kevin and Marissa from New Jersey, I think. We ran into them in Malaysia.
Yeah. Oh, different countries.
Twice since. So
imagine
yesterday
that.
we did.
Places in Malaysia.
Yeah.
The airport in Langkawi, or in Penang, in the town of Georgetown, and then
Yesterday at the
yeah.
lake in Where the heck was that train?
Oh, the boat trip.
The boat trip.
Not Mua, that's where we saw you.
Anyway,
I'm losing track of where we've been.
Hey, have you ever heard the expression, they say it's a small world?
Yeah.
big time.
But it's not, it's a big world.
But
Yeah.
But it's funny that we run into people
I know.
in a lot of places.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. All right, I'm going to go before this crowd goes up. Okay, have a good day.
You too.
Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Now I'm part of this group. Ugh. Seconds away. I was seconds away from getting ahead of them. And I was able to step on the gas and get out of that group. This is the end. That was only, this is like 2 or 3 minutes to get up here. Obstructed view. I'm back down at the bottom, and this is what it looks like without the massive, giant, crowded tour groups. This is the entry slash exit. And I missed something over here upon arrival. Maybe it's nothing. Yeah, it is nothing. That's a shame. I was hoping for more karsts. There's one. There's one. The Bichdong Temple is behind me, both literally and figuratively. And I gotta say, that was pretty cool. That was a very pleasant surprise. I thought, and as I got there, I saw on Google Maps another place like a 2-minute walk away, farther than there, beyond there, the Bichdong Temple. And I realized too, as I was saying it in my head, when you say it kind of like that with that little bit of a Vietnamese inflection, Bichdong, it sounds okay. But if you say it like bitch dong, it sounds more vulgar. So I'll try to keep my Vietnamese inflection intact. So a little bit past the Bichdong Temple, there's a place called Secret Cave. I guess it's not so secret if it's on Google Maps. I thought, oh, maybe that's better than the temple, because as I said, I've seen a lot of these pagodas or temples in both here in Vietnam and in Laos last week, and in the past. I've seen a lot of them in Thailand and Cambodia, and in Vietnam a few years ago, in Cambodia again before that. And they're cool when you first see them. They're very cool, but after a while, it's like seeing, you know, all the churches in Mexico. There are so many churches, and a lot of them are really, really cool. But after a while, they all kind of start to look the same. So it's like if you're walking past it, you go in and take a look, and you go, ooh, ah, it's cool, but not places that I would make a special trip to go to. So I thought, I'll go look at this temple for 5 minutes, and then go to the cave and maybe spend around, you know, half an hour in the cave before I had to walk back to my hotel to check out 11:30. It's now 10:45. But yeah, that was very impressive. That was, and I didn't mention the cost. The cost is free. It doesn't cost anything to go in that Bichdong Pagoda. Very cool. I like that it was set, and in some ways, in some places, built into the karst. Very cool. I like anywhere where you can go up. I like that. So that was excellent. It's very, very crowded, I guess, which tells you that it is a good place. And excuse me, people do know about it, but it really puts me on edge, seeing those big tour groups. And I've talked about this before in previous videos. These tour groups, they're just the worst. They seem so outdated and old-fashioned now. These are things that, you know, before the internet, you would do these tour groups because you had no way to know about them before. But you know, the internet has been around for 30 years now, and smartphones have been around for what, 15, 16, 17, 2008 I think was the first iPhone, and everybody has a smartphone. It's very, very easy to do things on your own and much more enjoyable. I don't know, I guess some people, and to be honest, it's pretty much older people that do these, although some are maybe younger than me. Man, it's so easy to just plan things yourself with some, you know, I don't know, just some ambition. But I guess some people just go, oh, we'll just book a tour and do it the easy way. For me, the unenjoyable way. I really hate those. I would rather, what would I rather do than be in a tour? You know, I'd rather be named in the Epstein files than to be part of a tour group like this. That's how much I hate them. Fortunately, that will be the last one I see today, because I'm walking back to my hotel. Got to check out, and so I'll check out at 11:30. My train is at 1:56, so I got to be at the train station maybe 1:15. Maybe I'll sit and have a coffee somewhere. I haven't had a coffee in about 10 days, 11 days or something. So I maybe can drink the 4th or 5th coffee in my life. So as I walk back amongst the karst, and it's I didn't give a weather update. Oh, very important. It's much cooler today than yesterday. Yesterday morning, even early, when I left at 6:30 in the morning, it was very humid and warm. And today it's also very humid. A little bit, it's not chilly, but it is a little bit cool. Definite different feeling today, but very muggy, very damp feeling in the air. I'm perfectly comfortable wearing a t-shirt, but yes, I was actually warm even much earlier in the morning than I am today. All right, back to the hotel. That's the neighborhood that I walked through yesterday, just as it was getting dark. I spent maybe, I don't know, 20 minutes walking around there. So if you're wondering what it looks like in the daytime, there it is. School's out for Tuesday. Maybe not out for everybody. There were still some kids in that school. So Mexicans that just drive down the street honking. They might have shifts. Speaking of Mexicans, maybe in Mexico schools have shifts. Some kids go in the morning to afternoon, and then the first shift of school ends, and then some kids go from afternoon to evening. I don't know. Maybe they have that here in Vietnam as well. I'll pack and I'll be out in a few minutes. Come on. I'll pack my bags and get out of your face. Anybody know what song that's from? I'm very impressed if you know. And don't cheat and use Google or ChatGPT. All right. It's 11:23 and I have checked out of the Tam Kak Tuan Min homestay. I've completed my visit here. And now I guess I'll just sit here. I got an hour and a half before I got to leave to the train station. 11:30, strange checkout time. Usually checkout time is 11 or 12. 11:30 is a little bit strange. But anyway, it's close to 11:30 now. My train leaves at 1:56. I guess I should be there. I don't know, I'll catch a taxi around 1 o'clock. I think it's only a 10 or 15 minute ride to the train station. I've got my stuff here. Yeah, I think I'll just stay here and catch up on my correspondence before I head to the train station back to Hanoi. Headed to train station, back to Hanoi. No, I'm just talking to the camera. Hi. I'm at the Ga Ninh Binh, the Ninh Binh railway station. On a very quiet day. There's not one single car. No, there is one car there. 2 cars and a motorcycle in the parking lot. And it's a little bit misty. There's some water falling, not quite rain. It's like spitting. And it is cool. I checked the weather here. It's 23 and feels like 23. Yesterday it was like 31 and felt like 34. So quite a difference. I'm glad that I'm not out and about today. But I've got my train ticket already. It leaves at 1:56. It's 1:02 now. So I have plenty of time, as I always do. It's a long journey of 2.5 hours, so I've loaded up on some snacks to sustain myself. Something a little bit different. I've had, all kinds of chips and things like that, so I got this a little bit different. They're called thin crackers, and they have, I don't know, carrots and lettuce and stuff. I don't know, something like that. Spinach. That's probably spinach, not lettuce. That, and I think you can never go wrong with peanut butter. So I'll eat some peanut butter cookies, and this is the strangest one, if I can find it. Here it is. Look at these. These are like Oreo cookies. The brand is called Navati. I don't know what country they're from. Do I see a country? I don't know. But you can see they're like Oreo, but they're cheese. So it's like chocolate and cheese cookies. Interesting. I'm curious about these, so I'll eat some of all this stuff on the train. Seems the train is at least a little bit delayed. It's supposed to leave at 1:56, and it's about 1:57 already now, and it hasn't arrived yet. It should be here any minute, they claim.
Go.
That wasn't for me.
Chỗ người ta ngồi đấy hả em? Em lọ à?
Oh, she's in my seat. I'm in 64, and this is 64. And yes, she was in the wrong seat, and she is unhappy that she had to move. If I had known that this was her seat, I would have just sat there because it was empty. I'm 64, this is 63.
Which ones are these?
57 and 56. Sorry, 57 and 58. She's in the wrong seat again. Well, she's been in the wrong seat twice. He's asking for her ticket. Maybe she's a stowaway. I don't want to record this. I'll maybe update later. We're rolling down the rails now just for a couple of minutes, and I've pre-opened my snacks to avoid any wasted time. Such wasteful packaging. Speaking of wasting, they're individually wrapped like this in a plastic tray. Just a lot of waste here. So they're in these tiny little packages, like the ones I had in that tattoo shop yesterday. I'm failing here. Whoops. Now she's showing me her ticket. Okay, sit wherever you want. There's 4 crackers to a pack. Remember wheat thins? No, not wheat thins. Vegetable thins. If you're from Canada, like Dallas, we had vegetable thins, I think they were called. It was like in the 70s and 80s. They were made by Nabisco, I think. These look similar. Pretty good. A little bit different than the usual crap that I've been eating the last 2 weeks. I chose the wrong seat again, facing backwards again. It's hard to do because you don't know which way it's coming from, the seating plan. Maybe I'm just dumb. I don't know, but I did at least one thing that I did get correct. I'm on the opposite side. I mean, my view, I'm in the same seat. It's 64, but on the way here, I was looking out. My view is out that side. This time it's here, so I got that right. So there's some good news, but I have even better news, and that is that I am about to try these, I guess, cheese Oreos. Well, not I guess. The fact that they're cheese is not being disputed. The fact that they are Oreos might be, or Oreo style. That looks like a chocolate cookie to me. I'm very curious about these. Oh yeah, I forgot to look what country they're from. Can I see now? I don't know. Alright, I will open these up and try the combination of cheese and chocolate, I think. Oh, and the top one is all broken. That's not a good way to start. I'll put that aside. Yeah, they're all. Wow. Let me get it organized here. They're all. It looks like they would be orange cream flavor. All right. Here's one that's intact. No, they're all falling apart. They don't stick together like Oreos. You see the problem? Is they're like this. All right. So it is a chocolate biscuit with cheese. Let's see how it tastes. taste any cheese at all. Nothing at all like cheese. The chocolate of the biscuit, the cookie, is clearly chocolate. Different than an Oreo, but it is still a chocolate biscuit. There's zero trace of cheese in this cookie. It tastes okay. It doesn't taste like cheese at all though. So there's my thorough review of these Nabati cheese and chocolate cookies. Oh, she's got a lot of stuff. The train has arrived at Hanoi Station. I'm back in Hanoi. And that was Train Street that I showed a few seconds ago. It looks so much faster when you're on the train. When you're sitting on the street, I mean, you're really, really close. But it doesn't look like it's going that fast. When you're on the train and seeing the people on the street, it looks very fast. All right, now I just got to find transportation to my hotel. My hotel. It's my 7th hotel on this trip. It's my last one, and it's relatively close to. I'm staying in. It's my 3rd one and 3rd hotel in Hanoi, in 3 different. No, thank you. In 3 different parts of the city. So this will be a new one for me. All right, so I start my investigatory work now, if that's a word. In Hanoi now, on the Grab, not close to the train station as I thought. For some reason I thought my hotel, the Coco Hotel, Hanoi, I thought it was close to the train station. It's actually quite far. It's about a 26-minute drive from here on the way. Grab was 91,000. There goes my white Grab EV, and here I am at the Coco Hotel. That was a long ride. That was close to 40 minutes. That was a combination of traffic and distance. So this is like the first real, like, proper hotel I've stayed on this whole trip. Out of 7 hotels, this is the first, kind of like a proper big building, I think. Let's see what happens in here. Oh, they have a proper receptionist and everything. Couldn't be any easier. Everything was well. She was very helpful, very nice. I'm on the 6th floor. I'll spare the elevator ride. Is it elevator or escalator? I can never remember which is which. Which one is the moving stairway and which one is the one that you enter in the door? I can never remember that. Anyway, I'm here 608, and I realized this is the first key like this that I've had. The card. Every other hotel was a physical, old-fashioned key. All right, let's see what I'm in for here. Let me put the key in there. Oh, aren't I fancy? Wow, look at this. Bathrobes, water, cups, instant coffee, hair dryer, refrigerator. That's obviously stuff you have to pay for. I'm not Rockefeller. And look at this nice bathroom. Wow. Well, too bad I'm only staying here one night. Oh, very, very, very nice room. Well done. Whoops. Anyway, this is $14 US a night. Yes, $14 for this hotel. Look at that. A hotel room with a little step in it. 14 bucks a night. Something I haven't mentioned in my travels that is noteworthy, I guess. Every hotel you check into, they check your passport and they register you. I know they do this in China too. My brother lives in China. And when you go to a hotel in China or a hotel in Vietnam, and I think Laos was the same thing, they register you with the police. They excuse me. They have to register you with the police. I was supposed to go visit my brother in China instead of this trip. That fell through for some other reasons, and yeah, I would have had to register him when my brother moved there. He had to register. Anyway, what I noticed she did today, and maybe other places have done it too, but I didn't really pay attention. She not only looked at my passport photo, I remember other places just looking at the photo and taking a picture of it, and that's it. She also looked at my stamp, the stamp of the passport that I entered Vietnam, and took a photo of that too. So it was just because this is more like a proper hotel, and the other ones I've stayed at were more kind of like smaller places. Also, I learned that if you stay the night in somebody's house, if I meet some Vietnamese lady and she invites me to spend the night at her house, or anybody, if I spend the night with a family or something, they also are supposed to, and apparently they're very strict about this. The guests, sorry, the host is supposed to register the guest with the police as well. So they keep tabs on everything here in Vietnam. Now, it is kind of a strange time for me because it's 5:19 p.m., which is kind of a weird time because it's far too late. You know, museums and those things close at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. So it's far too late to go to a museum or anything like that. And there are like 5 museums that I want to go to. But it's far, far, far too early to just retire for the night. I'm not going to stay in this hotel room for, the rest of the night at 5 o'clock, although it is such a palatial estate that maybe I should. It's got a phone too. Look at that. Who still has a phone in their house? Does anybody have a phone in your house? So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'll maybe look at Google Maps, and I am kind of, as you could see, if I kind of show this again. Actually, let me turn the light off. It'll probably look better. There. Yeah, let me do this. It is a very, very busy area, but it doesn't really look very walkable around here. So, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I do want to eat something because all I ate today was that pineapple pancake and the tea and the pineapple juice, and so I'm kind of hungry. So I will for sure have something to eat. It's a little bit cool here in Hanoi. It's only 23 degrees, 22. Yeah, a little bit cool. And yeah, not the nicest day. I haven't seen the sun for a couple of days. So that's my next move is going out, getting something to eat, and I'm not sure what else. But it's my last night in Hanoi, my last night of this trip, and I want to do something, so I'll find something to do. And I just saw the fridge is stocked with cold drinks too. You obviously have to pay. They got a few snacks there. Oh, here's the price list. Pepsi? I don't see Pepsi. I see Coke. Yeah, beer. Oh, you got to pay for even for water. That's funny. All the other hotels I've stayed at that were a few bucks cheaper than this had free water. And this is a nice hotel and you got to pay for it. A cup of noodles, chips, dried beef, and cashews. I will not be getting any of that, but I'm sure I will be getting some snacks at a store. It's 5:54 and I've just left my hotel, and there's a problem. This is kind of my fault and also kind of some crap as I walk past this music, and there's a lot of noise around here. It's very vibrant here in Hanoi. Look at all the scooters, the mini bikes, the motorbikes, whatever you want to call them, two-wheel vehicles. You know, I was thinking, why did I book this hotel? I don't understand. It's really far from everything. I was trying to plan what I was going to do tomorrow. Realistically, there are 5 museums I would like to do. I think I'm going to have to cut that to 3. It seems that one of them is temporarily closed for renovations. I saw some people saying online that it was closed recently. Others saying that, that they posted reviews recently, but maybe they had gone a long time. I asked ChatGPT, and they said there are a lot of online reports of it still being closed for renovation as of late 2025. So that was the Museum of Infantry. So I think I will skip that one. I'm also going to skip the B-52 Museum. I tried to do that like 12 days ago or something, but it was the outside was open, but the actual museum was closed because of Tet. So I saw the outside, so I won't see it again. So that brings it down to 3 museums that I want to see. One of them is the big one, the Military History Museum, that I also saw the outside, but the actual building was closed. I gotta see that. That's one that I will go to twice. The Police Museum I tried to see also 12 days ago. It was closed because of Tet. I do want to see that. And the other one that I will see is the Museum of Armored Forces. So, of those 3 hotels, I'm staying here. One of them is this way, one of them is this way, and one of them is this way. All far. The nearest one is like a 25-minute taxi ride. The other one is like 30 minutes. The other one is, I think, also around 30. Terrible, terrible planning. So I realized, why did I book a hotel that's so far from everything? And then I realized why, as I was looking for just places to walk around tonight. I was looking for something familiar. Now, when I went to Train Street, this is long, when I went to Train Street, also 12 days ago, I looked it on Google Maps and I started walking there, but I was kind of familiar with the area and I found it just by walking around without Google Maps. I thought, oh, cool. But then when I looked at it on Google Maps, it showed me that I was nowhere near, that the place that was marked Train Street that I had saved on Google Maps was pretty far from where I was at that time, which was clearly on Train Street, as you may or may not have seen in my video from that day. I think that was episode 2 or 3. And so when I was looking for, around the area just a few minutes ago to look for something to do, I saw Train Street. I said, yeah, and it looked very close. It said just a 34-minute walk. That's close. I thought, okay, I'll walk to Train Street. And when I tapped on it on Google Maps, it redirected me to another train street like 6 kilometers away, which was the one that I went to. So it seems that I guess there are different train streets marked on there, and some of them are not the real train street. So I'm nowhere near anything. I'm not near the old quarter where I wanted to walk around. I'm not near any of the 3 museums that I'm going to go to tomorrow. I'm not near Train Street. I am near a lot of motorbikes and scooters. Look at this mess that's on the sidewalk. It's the sidewalk. So yeah, I screwed up booking this hotel because it's not. The price, as I said, it's $14 a night. There were several options that I had that were in the like $12 to $15 range. So it's not like this was the only option. it was nice, but I don't really care about that. So I was thinking, why did I book this hotel? It's far from everything. Yeah, because that Google Maps, the train street on Google Maps is incorrect. So that sucks. And also what sucks is all these museums, they close in the middle of the day. Some of them for as many as 3 hours. And they're only open like from 8. Most of them are open like 8 to 4, maybe 8 to 4:30. One of them I think is open at 7:30 to 4. And they close for 2 to 3 hours, all of them. So that kind of makes things more difficult too. So I gotta really do some planning to see the route that I'm gonna take. There's one, the big one, the Military History Museum does not close. It's open 8 to 4 or 8 to 4:30 with no closing. So maybe it's best to do that one last. And maybe do these other ones first thing in the morning before they close for lunch or whatever. They close at 11 o'clock or 11:30. If I can get 2 of those museums in, I don't know how long they'll take, but maybe I can get the Police Museum and the Armored Forces Museum in first, and then go to the Military History Museum. And then the other problem is, I got to checkout time of my hotel is noon, but there's no way I'm doing all these things then coming all the way back here at noon to check out. That's a real waste of time and effort and resources, and an extra grab trip and everything. So I'm gonna check out when I leave at around, I guess I'll leave at about 7:30 in the morning to get to the first museum at 8. I'm gonna have to leave my my bags and everything there. My flight is at midnight tomorrow, so I gotta be at the airport around 9, and which really sucks. That's bad timing. So once I get up and shower at 7 o'clock in the morning, that's the last time I'm going to see a shower or a bathroom for like 2 days that it takes me to get home. And yeah, it sucks. And hopefully then, and I did ask them, I said, can I leave my bags here all day, like until 8 o'clock tomorrow night? And she said, yeah, but I'm going to have to change too, so maybe they'll let me just kind of run into a room, or maybe if there's a bathroom in there, somewhere to change into my travel clothes. All right, have I made myself clear? I'm losing my voice. All right, I've come to a big intersection here, which maybe indicates that I should check Google Maps. And I am going to go to Train Street now, at least what it says on Google Maps. That might turn out to be fake news. And also my first stop might be, if it's open, and it should be, because today is a holiday, kind of, it's a Lantern Day. They just had Tet, last week, and now it's Lantern Day. I'm gonna go somewhere and see. It says they closed at 8 o'clock, and it's now 2 minutes after 6, so I hope I will be okay. That could be something really cool, but I will check Google Maps amongst all my friends on the motorbikes and scooters as they all stare at me and maybe judge me. I'll wave to that guy in the red jacket. No, he's not waving back. How rude. All right, yeah, I'm gonna check now. I got the green walkie guy here, but it's tough going. All right, that was all right. That was pretty easy. I got my own lane. I better stay here. Stay in your lane. There are traffic signals here, which it seems that, despite how it looks, it seems that people do follow them. Although in this lane here right in front of me, oh no, I think I'll be okay. So it's a left green and a straight green over here. Those both should turn red any second, I think. And then I'll be safe. right, I guess it takes a few seconds for the motorbikes to pile up there, like they do across there. Look at that. This is where I'm going. Oh, I can cross here against the red light because there's nobody coming. Look at that. Oh, this guy comes. This guy comes. It's like a circle mosh pit. I'm almost at my first destination. It remains to be seen whether they will be open or closed. Oh, I see it. All right. I'll stop here. That's right. I've come to a record store and they appear to be open. So it's on the second floor. I just got to figure out how to get in there. It says rock, city pop, classical jazz, blues, pop, disco, and Vietnamese. It's I don't know if it's pronounced VOC Records or VOC. I don't know if VOC is a word in Vietnamese. Kind of sounds like it with the V. I'm not sure how to get up there. I see Appetite for an Onion up on the wall there. They close at 8 o'clock and it's 6:22, so I'm here in lots of time. I got to investigate, see how to get up there. But I do see, can I see it? Where is it? I do see a Black Sabbath sign up there, and the Beatles, Linkin Park. I just got to figure out how to get up there. I tried from over there, and I tried from here. They got a sign. This is the sign I was reading earlier. This is a dentist office. Dental clinic. Oh. All right, well, that only took maybe a few minutes or an hour. I asked this girl at this little restaurant here, and she said you have to go inside and go upstairs. And I said, I can see that. This is all done through ChatGPT. I said, I can see that, but I can't find the entrance. And she said, we need to go up the stairs. I said, I understand that, but I can't find the entrance to the stairs. I thought this dental office was closed because it looks kind of dark in there. Also, I thought it would be strange to go upstairs via a dental office. But lo and behold, that's low, L-O. You do go up here, and you take escalator. Yes, I got it now. There's no stairs. So you take the escalator up one floor, and maybe I'll find this record store. I hope it's worth it. And it's one thing after another. I'm on the first floor still. I'm pressing too. I'm pressing. And it's not moving. Yeah, it's not working. I'm going to 2. Yeah, for the records.
A key.
Oh, I need a key. Oh, wow, I've never seen that before. Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. Come on. Am I an idiot or what? I need to, it said, there it's a record store, so I needed to, I don't know, she did something, swiped a key. Alright, here I am now. What a complex country. Oh, and it takes you right into the record store, directly into it. Oh, how about that? And there's nobody here. Public Enemy takes a nation of millions to hold us back. A lot of good stuff on the walls. And there's nobody here. Oh, music was activated. I see Pearl Jam. There was the Black Sabbath thing that I saw from outside. The Beatles. All right, I'll take a look in earnest at what they got in the store. It looks okay. Look at this. That's pretty cool. I don't know if that was an actual comic. Maybe the person is in the bathroom. and they're hearing everything I say. Cool. I have just left Buck Records empty-handed. Nice store, very, very nice guy in there. There's just nothing that that I was interested in. I wasn't looking for anything in particular. I just wanted to browse. The guy was very nice, spoke like pretty much perfect English. Probably spoke better English than I do. And talked to him for maybe 15 or 20 minutes. Very friendly, and ultimately unsuccessful, but what else am I going to do? I'm glad that I went. So I'm out of this little narrow street and back onto this main street, and I'm going to continue walking. And the guy told me, he said this is there's no tourists here. He said this is a total local area. He said everything is about, he said food there, for what it's worth, he said food and things like that are about 20% cheaper than in the tourist areas. So I will continue. I think I'll go this way. Funny, why is the light balance so bad? Oh, there. I don't know what happened there. All right, moving on. I think I've decided to eat here. I was walking on the main street that I just showed, and as I walked past this little alley, I saw that it looks like a lot of places to eat here, and it is. So I came down here, and actually probably any of these places looks good. What is this? And the guy told me, the guy in the record store said nothing around here is going to be in English, and he is correct. I think Nagan, this, Nagan, I think that's duck. I know bo is beef, and ga is chicken, and a few other things. Bun is noodles, kum is rice. It's important to know the food things. All right, let me see if I can find something. I will make myself at home at this guy's kitchen. So I'm getting bun miên. Bun miên?
Miến.
Yeah, it's these glass noodles.
Oh.
He showed me,
Đây là bún này.
Yeah, as opposed to
Bún.
those, which I've
Bún.
eaten. Yeah, that's bun.
Bún. Đây là phở.
Ah, they're thicker.
Phở.
Okay, I see.
Oh.
Ah, yeah, those are like a
Phở
broad
này,
noodle.
phở.
Okay.
Bún.
Yeah, I
Miến.
want these.
These đây.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes. And I asked him to put these crispy onions in,
Hey.
and peanuts, and he's got a chili there for me. I
Okay.
told him I wanted spicy, and bo,
Bò.
cay,
Okay.
bun miên bo cay. And what is this over here? Oh, vegetables. And this too. Put that in there. Okay, just a minute. We need to use Google Translate here. Empty. Those people just got here. Empty. 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 As I said at some point, I don't know, in some episode, everybody thinks that they have all these life hacks and food hacks and they have all the tips to make everything better. And one of the big tips that people love to say is always eat in a place that has a lot of people because that means it's good. No, that's not necessarily true. Eat in a place that's empty because then you can talk to the guy and bother him and ask him all kinds of dumb questions and get your soup or whatever your meal is made custom. You can't do this in a place that's, you know, brimming with people and overflowing. And also, it's just because a place is empty doesn't mean it's not good. Maybe it's a slow night. Maybe this place was full an hour ago. Maybe it'll be full when I leave. Who knows? I strongly disagree with this notion that crowded places are good and empty places should be avoided. I don't think that's true at all. I'm looking forward to this. I'm down to my last, I guess, this tonight. It's 7:29 now. This is for sure my last meal of the night. I will eat at least one meal tomorrow, possibly two. And it's kind of all of a sudden at the end I realized I got to start really thinking about what I want to eat. I've had, as much as I love buncha, I have had it twice. I've had pho once, banh mi twice. To me, banh mi is more like a snack. I want to try not to repeat things. There are still things, obviously, many things that I haven't had. And I want to... I don't know, I'm kind of torn. I want to try new things, but also my last couple of meals, I want something good. Maybe tomorrow I should have like buncha and pho, or I don't know, something. It's hard to avoid buncha. It's so good. There is something that I want to try. The guy at the record store told me it's pretty much just a daytime thing. It's called bundo, something like that. But he said you're pretty much going to like it in the morning and afternoon. So maybe I'll have that tomorrow. This guy is cooking up a storm back there in his kitchen. Very helpful, friendly, nice guy. Oh my God, this looks so much better than I had even imagined. This guy really did a great job. These are all the noodles in there. I thought it was like a soup, but I really like this better. I don't know if you're supposed to eat this separately or add that to the soup. Maybe I'll try a little bit of both. This is clearly different than anything. Oh, and there's the noodles are in here too. This is a big plate of noodles. The noodles in the caldo are all cut up. This looks. I told him just put everything in there. I said every vegetable you got, chilies, everything, put it in there. There's more chilies here, which is like in Mexico. I had this sauce. I took a little taste of this sauce while I was waiting. Shockingly spicy. I'll probably add some of that. I'm very, very, very impressed visually with what this is. I'm going to try it now. This has potential for greatness. There's a lot of crispy onions in here. It's beef. I don't know if I mentioned, but it's beef. So I'm not sure what to do, but I'm going to try it maybe in waves now. And they got the good chopsticks here. I like these, the ones that are kind of squared. I just find them easier to manipulate. All right, so, well, first of all, let me try the caldo. Lots of green, I don't know, what they are, shallots, green onions, I don't know. Let me try this. Bean sprouts for sure. All right, it's good. I'm gonna put some of this, the hot sauce in the soup. Let me try it again now. I'll mix it up a little bit. For me, it's more about the flavor. I do like the sensation of hot, spicy, burning my lips and my mouth. But also, I really like the taste of that hot sauce. And there was a really good hot sauce I had yesterday in Bang Bien. Sorry, not in Bang Bien, in Bangkok. It was just a generic brand from the supermarket. It came in a container like French's mustard, but it was really good. All right, let me try this again with the hot sauce. very spicy. Very spicy. All right, now let me try the main attraction here, the noodles. Oh, I almost hate to mix it up. It looks so beautiful. And it's a big plate too. 35,000 dong. That guy said things were cheaper around here. He said about 20%. I don't know what 35,000 dong is, but I think it's around $2. Oh, this looks excellent. Really, really good. Noodles, bean sprouts, vegetables, chili. All right, let me get a big. That's not big enough. Let me get a really good helping. Okay, here we go. I got a big slice of chili there. And all right, let's see. I got the crunch of the peanut. Oh my god. Wow. This is it too bold to say that this might surpass buncha? I think my love for buncha has become legendary in these videos. Let me take another helping. Oh, it's unreal. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna stop the camera now. I think this might be number one on my list so far. Buncha, I'm sure at least for now, you take a back seat. Maybe if I have it tomorrow, you can redeem yourself. But for now, this what's it called? Bun mian, number one on my list. You know where I am? Train Street. You know what is not here? Trains. It seems that Google Maps has foiled me again. There's nothing. There's no trains. There's no sign of Train Street. So on Google Maps, it does show that this is Train Street. Now I knew that it wasn't the Train Street that I went to 12 days ago because it's in a totally different part of the city. But you got to figure in a city the size of Hanoi, the train goes through more than one street. So I thought this was a new Train Street. And there's nothing here. As I started to get about 10 minutes away, I started to realize I don't think there's going to be anything here. And this is, I mean, there's not even a street here. I mean, there's this main avenue, but there's not like a side street where the trains will go down. So, yeah, so Google Maps has screwed me again. So I've walked, what time is it? It's 8:22. I can't remember. Did I leave my hotel before 6, like 5 to 6? Yeah, so including my lunch and the record store, I've been walking 2.5 hours and all for naught. NAUGHT. So I guess I'll go back from whence I came and call it a night on my last night in Hanoi. That's a little bit, oh what, I had a good meal. And by the way, that meal was unbelievable. That bun mian, and it was 35,000 dong, which was that's like I checked, I can't remember now, I think $1.60, $1.70, something like that. That's the first meal I've had that was like really like full, where I thought, man, I don't know if I can eat this. It was so big. I did finish it, and that guy was very nice too, in addition to helping me and you know, listening to me tell him what to do. At some point I was eating and I wasn't choking, but I was coughing something. You know, when things go down the wrong pipe, as they say. And a few seconds later, he came over and gave me a cup of tea to help me out as he noticed my coughing. So, nice, very nice guy. Great meal. All right, I guess I'm back to hotel, Coco Hotel. I'll go back a different route this time. This is Hanoi on a Tuesday night. Yeah, I sure am happy that I chose a different route to go back. Let's see if I can cross the street. It always ends up being easier than it looks at first. That walk sucked along that street. That was a terrible walk. Just, well, it's like this. The road is all broken up. They're doing all kinds of work. Very, very, very uninteresting. All right, now this street, it's not that it's good, but at least it's something to look at. At least it's civilized. And I think my hotel is straight down here, no more turns. I think it's about 15 minutes away. Straggler. I think I'm just about at my hotel. I think it's, oh yeah, I crossed this little river. What's going on? Let me pass. Ah, these lovebirds that walk side by side instead of single file. Come on, get it right, people. Yeah, my hotel is, whoops, my hotel is right here. Oh, this guy's walking against the red light. Should I follow? Sure. Ah, I see my hotel. Hello, xin chào. Escalator. You bet that if I'm staying in a hotel that has bathrobes, I will wear a bathrobe. I'm lounging around my hotel here like John Barrymore. I got some work to do, but I think I just feel like I want to relax and smoke a cigarette with one of those plastic cigarette holders or something before I retire to my boudoir for the night. But I got some planning to do. I got 3 museums to visit tomorrow in about 8 hours, between 8 o'clock and 4 o'clock when they open. And remember, they're closed. One of them, I think, is closed for 3 hours. One of them is closed for 2. I can't remember. So I really got to look at the maps and study. And one is here, one is here, one is here. It's like making the sign of the cross. And it might be hard to plan. And they're all yeah, I do want to do them all, but man, it's going to be a busy day tomorrow. I got to wake up early, and the thing is, I can't really start my day earlier because they open at 8. I can't. There's no point going out at 6:30 as I did a couple of other times to go hiking. So I have no problem waking up early, but it's kind of fruitless tomorrow because nothing is open. So I'm off for the night, and I guess after this there will be 2 more episodes, 1 more episode tomorrow, and then the travel home episode. And a 3rd country will be upcoming. It'll be my first time in this country. That'll be kind of like I guess 3 more episodes. Tomorrow here in Hanoi, and then I can't really think about that now, but there will be another country involved. So that's all for tonight on a Tuesday night here at the Coco Hotel in Hanoi, Vietnam. Thank you for watching as always. See ya!